Hi travelers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts and review of the Reflect Krystal Grand in Los Cabos. Now before we jump into the resort, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel. I share travel and vacation videos and also resort reviews quite regularly on my channel, and I would love to have you follow along. All right, let's jump into the resort. The Reflect Krystal Grand is a resort in Los Cabos, Cabo San Lucas. Now, what I really like about this resort, it's very close to the airport. It's about a 20-minute shuttle ride from the airport. So once you land, you're at the resort. Typically, once you get through customs, very quickly. It's nice after a long day of traveling to be able to get to the resort pretty fast and obviously get a nice cold drink in your hand and into your room and also down to the pool. The Reflect Krystal Grand also features an amazing walking beach. Now, obviously, not all the beaches in Cabo are swimmable. I will link above. I have a video on some of the best swimmable beaches in Cabo, so do check out that video. But the beach in front of the Reflect is unfortunately not swimmable, but it is a long stretch of beach, and it's a perfect beach to walk at sunrise, sunset, or during the day as well. Huge stretch of beach. You can walk along for miles on this beach. At this resort as well, you'll have amazing views from your room. Now, in order to get the best views, I do recommend upgrading to the Altitude Club. Now, this is a preferred club area of the hotel and has a separate section of rooms. Now, these rooms are typically the best views in the room. You'll get the oceanfront rooms in this category, but also with upgrading to the Altitude Club, you will receive a VIP. There's a private check-in area with a lounge and so there's a little coffee shop in the lounge. There's also little snacks throughout the day that they'll put out, and a bar there as well. There's also a concierge that works just with the Altitude Club, so if you need something help booked or special request, there's always someone at this little lounge that's there that is closer than having to go to the main lobby. So I definitely recommend this, mostly to receive the upgraded rooms. There's upgraded amenities in the rooms, but you're also, like I said, going to get the best views, and the oceanfront views are spectacular from this resort. Now also too, one area that you're able to access if you do upgrade to the Altitude Club is their rooftop lounge and bar, and this is a great place to go at nighttime to catch the sunset and have a drink. They also have hors d'oeuvres they serve up there at night. It is open from the morning, so it is open at 10 o'clock. The bar will open up there, so you have access to it all day. So it also is a little great place that's very quiet. Not a lot of people go up there during the day. If you want to find a quiet area for a lounge chair and just to relax, maybe read a book there as well. Now, in talking about the pools, we might as well mention the main pool area. There's quite an active main pool area at the resort. This is the area that is available for both adults and children, so it'll obviously be a busier pool area. There is a kids section off to the side that has a number of slides that they could go. It's not a huge kids area, but it is quite good for the hotel. I found when we were there, most of the action kind of happened even with the kids was with the main pool. They had activities going on. There's also a swim up pool bar there, and there's a snack bar just off to the side. So definitely very active. And if you're looking though for something a little bit more quiet and subdued, there is an adults only pool area, very relaxing. It's off to the side in between some of the buildings. It has the same amount, there's lounge chairs, there's umbrellas. The music is a lot kind of quieter, a little bit more zen, definitely more relaxing, and no children. So if you're looking for a resort that has some areas for just adults only, this does have it, even though it's not an adults only resort. So good choice on there. There's also, like I said, with this resort, there's a very good value in this resort. So even as a family friendly resort, as an adult, you can find some good value going there, but also, like I said, a very good area for adults to relax. Okay, now the food. So as a part of an AM Resorts, you're going to get the best food at some of these resorts in Mexico. There's different a la carte restaurants. There's an Italian restaurant, there's a Mexican restaurant, there's a fusion restaurant. There's also the buffet that's open, a snack bar, there's a coffee shop, and 24-hour room service. So you are not going to go hungry at this resort. The food was very good. Now, my favorite restaurant at this resort when I was there to try out was the Mexican restaurant. Food is very authentic. Obviously, you're in Mexico, you have to go to a Mexican restaurant. At this resort, you don't have to leave the resort to have authentic Mexican food. If you are staying at the Krystal, I would definitely recommend, at least for one night, going to the Mexican restaurant. Now also too, it's good to note with this resort, there's no limits on the amount of a la carte dinners that you can have. So you're not limited to, only going to the a la carte restaurant in a certain number of weeks. It's definitely a very good value over some other resorts where you might be limited with the number of a la carte restaurants you can visit. There also is buffet, so if you don't feel like necessarily getting, really, a bit more dressed up to go to some of the a la cartes, there's always the buffet available as well. And of course, 24-hour room service. So if you wanted to relax in your room, have dinner, they have the full menu available for room service as well. So there you have it. That's my quick overview of the Krystal Reflect in Los Cabos. Now, this resort, like I said, being an AM resort, there's an incredible value at this resort. I typically find it's priced a little bit less than some of the other comparable star rating of hotels and resorts in the area. So don't overlook this resort. Being an AM resort brand, like we went over, excellent food, excellent rooms, and also too, very important, no wristband, so you don't have a wristband on your wrist all your trip. All right, that's my review of the Reflect Krystal Grand in Los Cabos. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing. I share videos regularly. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you enjoyed the video, and follow the channel. And if you have any questions about this resort, please leave me a comment. Also leave all my contact information in the description below. And until next time, you can watch these videos.